folks, Charlie Sims here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you are having a lovely day and thank you for joining me for a speed build. And today we are building another pack restricted like mansion. I mean, kind of. I can't remember how many bedrooms there are. At least 5 or 6. There's like a little conservatory games room. There's a pool in this build. Yeah, like it's pretty huge. I did it a while ago, so I can't like quite remember what exactly is in there, but we can find out together. But yeah, I recently did another pack restricted huge house that ended up being like 5 or 6 bedrooms as well, so I'll link you that now if that's like your thing. But yeah, I think I prefer this one to the other one. I just love the shape of it. Yeah, I just really enjoyed doing this one. Yeah, I think it's a really fun shape. We play about with like a diagonal bit here. Yeah, and it's just really nice. Trying to remember, because as I said, it's been a while, but I'm just trying to remember what packs I used. I know like inside, because like the difficult thing about doing like really large houses and then restricting yourself is that you've got a lot of space and then not that many items. So I did end up, I got to the inside and I just thought I really want to use Dream Home Decorator for this kind of like modern look, so I do end up using Dream Home Decorator. And then from that dormer I can tell you that I use Discover University, which just tends, like when I do pack restricted builds, I just tend to use Discover University, and it looks like I also use Get Together. So what I do when I'm doing pack restricted builds is I like build the outside, and like anything goes with the outside. Like I try and like limit myself to like 2 to 3 packs, but then you know, like I just use whatever windows fit the most with like the build style, and a lot of the times I do end up using Discover University and Get Together, to be honest. So yeah, they're pretty good on the outside, to be honest. So yeah, I also refrained from using Cottage Living, which it's been a while since I've built something without using the Cottage Living debug items. So it was difficult to landscape this because, like, yeah, I'm just not used to landscaping without Cottage Living. But we make it. The front of the build is very much, I got an image from Pinterest for the front, but I didn't have an image on the back. So yeah, I thought it would be nice to have like a big porch. And then yeah, I end up like kind of mimicking the front on the other side. But yeah, like what's nice about this is the front's kind of so unique, it like dictates the back to some extent. Like as you can see, I've got like a really weird roof thing going on that I need to fix, and that kind of helps me like form a shape for the back of the build. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what to do on the other side. And I actually like, I think I like the back more than the front in the end, which is mental because like things that I make up I don't normally like more than when I'm just going off a photo. But yeah, like we add a big balcony where the current like porch is. We add a balcony to that porch. And yeah, I'm just kind of mimicking the outside with this like dormer 1-story bit building. I think I end up putting a couple of bedrooms in there. Yeah, and as you can see, just like the weirdness of the roof starts happening now, and I just cover that with a chimney. When in doubt, you either cover it with a tree or a chimney. I find if you're really having some roofing issues, tree or chimney. Yeah, I find that that's best. But yeah, I think I really can't remember what I end up doing with this. Oh, it looks like I extend the porch, which I think makes sense because it was looking a little bit weird, just like stopping on that like one side. Yeah. But yeah, this takes like a while to come together. It's not quick at all. I just edit a lot, as you do. And I actually ended up using. Oh no, I didn't. I deleted it. I was just about to say that I ended up using that new base game window that was supposed to come with Industrial Loft Kit, but we ended up getting it as a base game update. Yeah. I did place it, but then I ended up not using that. And this is like the little rounded balcony. I love doing this. I love adding rounded balconies. I also like extend the downstairs as well, and we make that like a bit of a conservatory. But this place is huge. Like, yeah, here's what I do. I kind of like make it hexagonal shape to like mimic the rounded balcony, and then I kind of remove that roof piece, and I think it looks really nice. It ends up huge. I need to start going the other way and like forcing myself to make tiny houses, and then maybe I'll just make a regular sized house. That would be really good. Because yeah, like when I first got the tiny house kit, I can't remember what it's called now. Tiny houses? I don't know. We've got so many packs. But yeah, when I first started using that, I used it all the time. I made tiny houses all the time. Sorry, and now I've just kind of like, I can't remember the last time I made a tiny home. So we'll have to do that on the channel. Just seem to just be using mansions all the time. But yeah, so we end up going with this like kind of grey brick everywhere, and then I make the roof like grey. It's all very, grey, but I think it's all very like, white and grey, but I think it actually suits it, like being a bit bland. Oh, I do end up using the new base game windows. Okay, fab, there you go, I use them. That's great. And yeah, I end up putting like a little chess table on this balcony, and I think it's just like, it's really cute. It's a really big balcony as well, which is nice, because when I add balconies they tend to be quite small, but this is like nice big balcony. I swapped that modern door out because it's just not really fitting in with the theme now, and I think I swap it for a base game door, or otherwise oh no, I don't, I just put windows in. Yeah, that makes sense. We've got one front door, that's okay. Yeah, so no front porch, just a back porch, which I don't think that's weird. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. These windows from Get Together are very versatile as well. I use them all the time. And yeah, this is me like trying to landscape with the Get Together pack, but I think it works out pretty well. Yeah, so I've got the Get Together pack and the Discover University pack. I can't remember if I use any vines. I don't think I do. It's mostly base game and Get Together debug items, because the Get Together debug's pretty decent. Really liked using that low tree as well. Thought that looked really good. At the front we'll do it soon, but we end up having like a round driveway with like a feature in the middle. It's very valet parking-esque, when you go to a hotel and you give them the keys and they park your car up. Never happened to me personally. I've seen it in films, but yeah, I felt like the front garden to this felt like that, in my opinion. And yeah, so yeah, just pulling out these like little blue plants. I do tend to use a lot of greenery, a lot of just like base game bushes. Like, I love these bushes. They're really realistic. The big one, I'm trying to describe bushes, but they're all like big and green, so it's difficult. And then I find that the low-lying blue plants are really nice for a pop of colour if you haven't added one yet. They can be too much, but they're good here. And then I like pairing them with orange plants as well. So these are nice. And then some rocks, which I never landscape with rocks. And I actually don't add too many more rocks. I think I just like forgot that I put some rocks down. But yeah, I think this looks nice, just like lining the house a little bit. And we use this landscaping like throughout, like kind of like the same bushes, just, you know, for consistency. And I think it fits, like, even though I'm not using cottage living, this is actually the cottage living lot. But yeah, I think even though we don't use cottage living, this does actually go with the surrounding area, because that's like one of the things that I try and make sure that I do when I'm landscaping. You know, just in case you were wondering, I try and make it like match the surrounding area. So I'll like pick plants out from, I'll just pick plants out from the existing landscape in the debug menu, and use them with like a few others. I didn't do that this time, but it still worked out pretty well, I think. Like, it still looks fine. If you go to the debug menu as well, these lavender bushes actually come in orange. You know, those kind of big spiky plants that I just pulled out. You can get them in orange only in the debug menu, not in the catalogue. I know it's ridiculous how little we have in the actual catalogue, and like the debug items are just amazing. But yeah, I thought this is fairly grand, so I thought it made sense to put a fence the entire lot in. I thought that made sense. It made sense to add a fence, but the only thing about, another little trick, if you want a perfect circle, just place a rug down and use the bracket keys to make it bigger. So yeah, like as you can see, like I added some like gates as well. And then I'll put some cars in, but yeah, like it's kind of like a double driveway, I guess. You can go in either gate, and then you've got the whole of that circle to park in, if that makes sense. So yeah, in this little green bit, I just add like a few bushes. I was thinking of adding a fountain, but then I thought, you know, there's no need to go overboard. I think these people are pretty modest, if not well off. So yeah, I was thinking maybe just some bushes, like, you know, and it's not like perfectly manicured on the front either. But yeah, and then I add a couple of cars just to show that it is a driveway. Oh yeah, and then I do something I never do. I see a lot of people do it, but it looks really tedious. But I thought that for a build like this, I would need to do something like this. So I basically line the gravel with these. It's like packets of flour or something, but they look like stones, and I think, yeah, they look like quite good. I think I really like the effect, and yeah, I just thought for something like this, they probably, you know, do have. It's not very rounded. It's a bit skewy, but there you go. Oh yeah, and then I put some posh cars in the front. Yeah, and then I think I just put like maybe the monkey bars. Yes, because I would have put the swing set, but we don't use any swing set packs, so I think I put the monkey bars round. Oh, and I really like what I end up doing here. I end up adding a little door out of this front bit is actually like the conservatory games room, and I add like, no, it's not. That's the one next to it. This is the kitchen, this room. So I add a little door, and then they can kind of get out that way. To the because I add a pool here soon, so it's just like quick, easy access from the kitchen to the pool. I also think, I mean, if you've just got wet, you probably want to go straight into like a room with some tiled flooring. So I always think like that makes sense rather than going straight in the living room. So yeah, that was like a nice little thing that I don't even like. It just ended up making sense. I was like, it'd be nice to have a door here. Yeah, I think that looks good. So yeah, I do later add some umbrellas, and some little tables, and yeah, all the things, you know, everything like that, little barbecue, etc. But now we're actually going in the front. I'm sorry I move about so much. I'm not really sure why we've gone indoors. Presumably I got fed up of doing the exterior, and we also are like 15 minutes into the video and I haven't even gone on the inside or finished the exterior. So yeah, I don't know, I must have gotten really fed up of doing that. But yeah, so I actually had a look at, so this is the predominant colour scheme, you know, browns, creams, you know, I thought that was nice. But we do make the kitchen like a white colour scheme. And that was because, like, I was looking at Pinterest and then I saw like a picture that I really liked, and yeah, it was really one of the reasons that I used Snowy Escape as well. Like, I just wanted like a kitchen that looked like they'd done it up. So yeah, and I really like these like open shelves from Dream Home Decorator as well. And then I could do a lot of walk-in wardrobes, which again is like quite apt for you know, a house this size. So yeah, I just kind of made the decision to also add Dream Home Decorator in the pack restriction. So sorry if you wanted to download this and you haven't got Dream Home Decorator. There's a lot of Dream Home Decorator in the front, in the inside, not on the outside. So you could download it. You could download it, place it, and then move your Sims in and move it in unfurnished. I mean, I'd just move it in furnished and then, you know, add in the missing items. That'd probably be a bit easier if you've got the other packs, because I don't think I've said it yet, but this took ages. Yeah, this took absolutely ages for me to furnish. I don't know why I do these big mansion builds, because I get to the inside and it just takes me ages. Like this, it must have been like 4 or 5 separate times I did this. I don't do things like this all in one go. I rarely do things all in one go, actually. Like, it's a couple of times. Like, I used to do that, but then I found that I would just like rush my build, and I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I like have stopped doing it all in one go, and I kind of like add a bit of a, you know, give it a bit of a break so that I'm still like motivated to make it like really good. Yeah, but then again, sometimes I do just build for like 5 hours, so there you go. Yeah, I would say like I'm quite slow. So yeah, here I'm adding a couch and then a table with a couple of chairs, so you can actually eat at the table on the chairs at least. Not on the couch, but like on the chairs at least. Yeah, and I think that looks nice. I would love something like this in like my kitchen one day. I don't know, I feel like if I had something like this, like a couch built into my like counters, I would feel like I'd made it. I really like them. Also, you've got to have a pretty big kitchen to be able to do something like that. Oh yeah, and then I decided like a nice little space filler over there would be a bar. Yeah, I was thinking, you know, like if this family like entertains or anything. And then because we're using Discover University, I could put this ping pong table down. So yeah, and I think that looks nice. Yeah, I think that, yeah, it's like a good size here, isn't it? Again, it's like it's a space filler. Yeah, I think it looks good in here as like, this is like the kind of games room conservatory. Yeah, in like the Pinterest image I saw, they had this kind of like building just jutting out to the side, and then I wasn't entirely sure what to do with it. So yeah, I'm really happy that I ended up going for that in the end, because I think that's quite fun. But here I'm making like the main, I mean, they've got like 2 living rooms, but I think this is kind of the cozier one. So they've got like by their dining room, they've got like a little seating area with a TV, and I don't, but this is like their main dining room. Living room. I was thinking they've got like they've got like 2 living rooms, and maybe like, I don't know, like the kids hang out in the less formal one, and watch their cartoons or whatever, and then like maybe the adults just watch whatever they're watching here. But yeah, like this, it's just a bit more closed off to the rest of the house. You'll see it later when I show you, but it's more of like an open living room than this. This is quite closed off. I'm just playing with a bit of colour at the moment. We end up making it teal on the back. I'm actually like moving into a house. I don't know when. Like, I've found a house, which is like amazing, because that's like a process in itself. But yeah, like I found a house, and I'm just waiting to move in to it now. It's a long process. And yeah, I was like, I want a teal backdrop, and for the rest of the walls to be white. So I thought, like, I couldn't really think of a colour scheme for this room, so I thought, oh yeah, it'd be fun to do teal. So yeah, this is me kind of like working out what I would like my living room to look like. Kind of. I mean, I wouldn't have a Wake the Llama table, even though that's pretty cool. So yeah, I was thinking this family had kids, so there's like kind of, things dotted about for kids. So yeah, I think this is like a nice little family space that's a bit, cordoned off from the rest of the home, because like this home is generally quite open plan. Kitchen, games room, living room, dining is like, very open. So it was nice to be able to put in a second like closed living room. And now we're on to the teenager's bedroom. So when I get to the bedrooms, this is when I really start thinking about the personality of the Sims. Before that, it's very much just try and think like an interior decorator. I know like a lot of people do think about the families the whole way while they're building a house. I just kind of, I don't know, I just try and make it look pretty, really. And that was like kind of what I was doing here. But I did think that this sim was a student at university, so we put like some, it's either Brightchester or the other Foxbridge or Brightchester posters around, and then I just put a lot of nods to the classes that they do. But yeah, like we'll see that in a minute. And yeah, like maybe they're on the football team. I don't know. But yeah, like I was thinking that they're at uni, and this is like for like breaks, like uni breaks, they come back here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So between like university and thing. I remember the last time I played university and like my legacy challenge, this is like ages ago now, so like maybe they've fixed this bug. But yeah, like I got my sim to go home and visit, which was really just me travelling to like the lot that my parents lived at. And then I took a shower there and slept there and just like stayed there for the weekend. And then like the dad said to my sim, you've outstayed your welcome, please don't do that, or something like, when normally you go round, if you went round a Sim's house, they would tell you, to leave if you started showering at theirs. Yeah, like my Sim's own dad said that. So like, and I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know whether they've fixed that or not. I don't know. But yeah, so now I'm adding a little, I quite like what I end up doing here. I make this like a clothes rack, but then also like a table and like a little vanity area. I quite like that. Yeah, so they've got, kids stuff, well, young adult stuff, decorative skulls and a TV and a fish tank, and I mean, you could have that as an adult, to be fair. And then I thought I'd give them a darts board as well, for a bit of fun. And then a bookcase. I do clutter this up with other books soon. yeah, just to make it seem like it's one item and not just like three put together. And then I like to change the colour of the books. I think that looks alright. I can't remember what else I do here. Maybe I add like a little parfait. Yes, I do. And then soon we're going to be bringing out some like clutter, like some university clutter. I think I end up putting like the base game, you know, the stack of hard drives. Oh, there you go. And then, yeah, they're into baseball. Yeah, I just had like a lot of fun decorating this room. And yeah, making that like lofted kind of bed. Yeah, there you go. They go to Foxbridge. Not Brychester. Yeah, and then I had some CDs, maybe some more books, and then yeah, I was thinking that they were on like their varsity football team, hence like couple of nods. You know, the picture of a football team, the footballs, and then yeah, I wasn't really sure what they were studying. But yeah, they like a lot of things. I also put like a football like manual in the informal living room. I'm pretty sure I do. But yeah, I think do I put 2 beds in here or 1? I do make this for 8 Sims, I believe. So in one of the rooms, there's 2 beds somewhere. But yeah, I also put that way at the llama table again, because it's just such a good space filler. Put a little castle down, just some toys. Yeah, so I was thinking this kid was like, yeah, young, like between, I mean, not a toddler, but not a preteen. You know, I mean, I guess that's a child, right? They're a young child. So yeah, just filling up with like little posters, and pictures and whatnot here. Yeah, I think there's, so while this is pack restricted, it is very expensive, as you could probably imagine. I did also put like, I can't remember how much that picture costs, like £1,000. I just put £1,000 picture in a kid's room. So I obviously haven't thought about money at all. So this comes in at, I believe, £200,000, which is a lot. So yeah, I guess this could be a generations. If you've been playing for a while, I think you could get that kind of money. Yeah, I don't know. Have I ever bought a £200,000 home in The Sims? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe when I was a celebrity. That being said, celebrities in The Sims don't really get paid that much, which I find quite funny. I was still living in squalor when I was doing my Get Famous Rags to Riches challenge. But yeah, I use the favourite yellow towels. When I have my own bathroom, it'll be yellow towels, so that's why. And I think there's a lot of bathrooms in this build, so I think I'll just show you this one. Yeah, quite like making like a little zen shelf above the bath. I do it often when I put baths in. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the only bathroom I show anyone. But yeah, so now I'm on to the informal living room that I was talking about. That it just has like a little telly, a not so little telly. And then, so this is actually, as you can see, it's quite open to the outside and to the kitchen, diner. And it's also, yeah, it's in the dining room. So yeah, they've also got a informal dining and a formal dining. So yeah, but I was really like running out of things to put in the room. So there's 2 of everything. I'm surprised there's not 2 kitchens. But yeah, nobody has 2 kitchens in their house. I don't know. Maybe the filthy rich do. But yeah, so there's 2 dining rooms and 2 living rooms and a games room. Nuts. Well, there's a kitchen diner and a diner. There's not 2 dining rooms. Although that being said, I think I put a little bit of dining outside as well, because I wasn't sure what to do with the outside. once I put the pool and the barbecue down. Also, this table is amazing. I really like this. Yeah, just, I'm saying that like, I'm trying to think whether I've ever seen that dining table before. It's from Discover University. I love this swatch. I think it goes really well with the dining chairs from Dream Home Decorator. Yeah, I just love this. This might be my favourite room. This just feels very suave to me, this room. Yeah, really like this room. Yeah, and then I'm on to decorating the corridor. So yeah, you come, this is the first room that you walk into. So yeah, I'm adding a little bookcase. Well, it looks like a bookcase anyway. It's actually a kitchen cabinet, but it looks like a bookcase. I also love this little piece of furniture as well. That's really nice. On the legs, that's nice. Yeah, really nice. So yeah, you walk in. To the right of you is the dining room. To the left of you is the kitchen, and there's a mezzanine kind of top. The top floor is like, it's open. This kind of corridor. Yeah. So yeah, the landing has a nice mezzanine on it. And there's some like wraparound stairs. And yeah, I'm just like adding little clutter items. I mean, it's pack restricted, so I haven't got like loads of clutter items, but like little nods to what the parents could do. Just changing this door to look like kind of half open. I like doing this trick. I mean, it doesn't matter in The Sims. Like, they don't feel a draft or anything. And then yeah, I normally put like a toy down that I imagine is like a door stopper. I really enjoy doing that. Yeah, and now, I added some off camera. I added some umbrellas to the like little sun loungers as well, and then I just add a little seat here in the corner. So yeah, actually like a functional balcony, and off the balcony is of course the parents' room. You know, there's no other family member that could have a balcony. Got to be the homeowners, really. You wouldn't give your kids a balcony. There's a slight step up to get to the door. I think that looks okay. I mean, you know, it's not optimal, but it looks alright. And yeah, this room is actually huge. They have an ensuite. They have they don't actually have an open walk-in wardrobe, but they do have a walk-in wardrobe. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I kind of use these doors that I think look a bit like wardrobe doors, and then I actually put like just like base game. Honestly, the walk-in wardrobe, like I don't use it that often, like the Dream Home Decorator wardrobes, because yeah, I don't know, I just don't go to the trouble of adding like wardrobes in the Sims home. Nothing to like, you know, so much customization anyway, just because like, you know, it's not functional. So but I know like a lot of people like really like loved that. But yeah, like I kind of use that wardrobe, like a closed wardrobe. I thought that fitted the room a bit more than the open. And anyway, this is the little nursery, so I thought that they had a toddler as well, and we give them like that huge thing that we got from Dream Home Decorator, of course, and then also a bed. You can actually, I'm pretty sure you can sleep and play in that kind of like tent house. But like I also wanted to give them a bed because I was thinking that it was more for play. Yeah, so soon I think I put a little chair in here as well. That's the other bathroom, so like the kids got an ensuite, which is actually quite nice because we could put the potty in there, and it's actually really easy to get to without being in the kids' room. I thought that was quite nice. But yeah, I'm just cluttering up with like playthings. I think I end up getting an ottoman and like raising that so it looks like a bit of a changing station as well. But soon I'm going to put a chair in for one of the parents for when they're in here. Yeah, I like making toddler rooms. And actually, like, it's quite easy to do with the base game, to be honest. Like, I've been able to make a variety of toddler rooms with the base game, which is, like, kind of crazy, but we don't, like, often get, like, toddler stuff. Like, apart from literally the toddler stuff pack, we don't really get. And that tent that came with Dream Home Decorator, to be fair. And that toddler bed that we got with Eco. Oh, forget it. I'm thinking of loads of things. Oh, remember that toddler bed we got with Eco Lifestyle? I still use that all the time. But yeah, so this is the twins' room. I was thinking they were twins. And that would be the only reason for them sharing a room, right? There's, like, enough rooms. So yeah, at this point, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because there's 2 bedrooms downstairs for a kid each, 2 beds here and a toddler bed. So, sorry, it's, like, really early. That's, like, six kids, isn't it? Wow, 6 kids. No, it's not. It's 5. Yeah, so they've got 5 kids. So, yeah, you can have, like, 6 Sims here. I actually think there's another bedroom. Yeah, I do. There's another bedroom. So yeah, they've got. It's like the max amount of kids you can have. And I assume I put a office in here, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just kids' bedrooms. So yeah, these kids, they're at school, so I think they're a bit older than the kids' room downstairs because they've got, like, a desk and it's not just, like, playthings, which is more of, like, the kids' room downstairs. It was, like, a lot of playthings. So I think they're like older. They might even be pre-teens. Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe about 10. Yeah, so, like, a mix of, like, toys and, you know, technology. They're, like, going out of being kids and, like, you know, growing up a little bit. That's what I was thinking when I made this room. I mean, I don't know, like, I can't remember the time when I stopped playing with toys and I just started, you know, doing homework and things. Like, I can't remember what age I was. I wasn't, like, cognizant of the age I was, I guess. But yeah, in The Sims, they're just children. Yeah, I'm just gonna decorate this with a side table. Yeah, that's basically it. I think I put a rug here as well. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been talking for 38 minutes. Wow. Well done if you're still here with me. So yeah, that's basically the inside. Done, which, like, that was pretty quick considering. I put a little table out here. Oh yeah, I kind of merged these two. So I want an umbrella, so I, like, put that one in the middle. I'm not sure how functional that is. You might have to end up moving the umbrella, which is, like, that would be a shame. And I also thought I'd add a little bonfire. Oh yeah, and then this, so this is a little trick. If you want to look like you've got, like, a rounded bit of the pool, you just kind of, like, take out this foundation. Fountain decoration. Make it big using the bracket keys and then, like, raise it up. I think that looks pretty good. But yeah, like, for the rest of the garden, I'm, like, you know, covering it with foliage to kind of, like, line the edge of the garden with greenery. I need to go back to bed, I think. As you know, if you, like, watch my YouTube videos, I've probably mentioned a couple of times, if you haven't watched them before, I actually, like, live at a pub at the moment, so I need to get up really early to do these voiceovers. It's like 7:10 right now. yeah, I need to like get up early to do these voiceovers. And this is actually my second voiceover this morning at 7:10. It's a pretty productive morning. I feel like I don't need to do anything else today, and it will have been like a productive day. But yeah, I'm using the same landscaping as I've been using to line the building, and yeah, I think it looks nice, if not a little bit overgrown. They probably want to see to that. But yeah, I thought I'd put a bonfire because, I don't know, they've got a big house, maybe they like have to burn things every now and then. Not very environmentally friendly, but we are at the end of the speed build now. Just going to do a little bit more landscaping. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more content from me, please hit subscribe. Catch you later and enjoy the screenshots.